Hello, coin enthusiasts! In today's video, we're diving deep into a coin that may seem simple at first glance but holds a fascinating history and incredible value: the 1963 Lincoln penny. Rarest coins. While most of us think of pennies as just another part of our spare change, some rare varieties can be worth an astonishing amount. In fact, a 1963 Lincoln penny has sold for as much as $1.7 million. Stick around to find out why this seemingly ordinary coin is anything but ordinary. Images of various 1963 Lincoln pennies appear, focusing on the key features like the date, mint mark, and overall design. Let's start by taking a look at the 1963 penny itself. The design of the Lincoln penny, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was first introduced in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. But when it comes to the 1963 version, what makes it stand out isn't just the design, it's the rarity and the errors found in certain coins that can make them incredibly valuable. Cut to a close-up of a regular 1963 Lincoln penny, showing details of the design. The 1963 Lincoln penny was minted during a time when the U.S. economy was thriving, and the penny, as we know it, was being produced in large quantities. In fact, over 1.5 billion pennies were minted that year. On the surface, a regular 1963 penny might look like just another coin in your pocket, but there's more than meets the eye. Footage of a coin collector examining a 1963 penny closely using a magnifying glass. One of the key factors that make the 1963 Lincoln penny valuable is its rarity in certain conditions. While most of the pennies from this year are worth only 1 cent, a few specific 1963 pennies have an error or characteristic that make them highly sought after by collectors. The most notable of these is a rare variety called the double die obverse error. Asterisk graphics appear showing a regular 1963 penny and the double die obverse penny, highlighting the differences in the lettering. Double die errors occur when a coin's die is struck multiple times during the minting process, leading to a slight shift or doubling effect in the design. On the 1963 penny, this doubling most commonly affects the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." If you examine the coin closely, you'll see that the letters are slightly offset, creating a ghostly or shadowed appearance. This error is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a well-preserved example. Close-up footage of a 1963 double die obverse penny showing clear doubling in the letters. Now you might be wondering, how much is a 1963 double die obverse penny worth? Well, in pristine condition, a coin like this can fetch upwards of $1,000 to $2,000. But here's where it gets interesting. A perfect example, one with sharp, clear doubling and minimal wear, can be worth even more, sometimes selling for tens of thousands of dollars. But the most exciting part? The highest graded 1963 double die obverse penny has sold for an incredible $1.7 million. Footage of an auction house with a 1963 double die obverse penny being displayed for bidding. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million. This particular coin was sold at a high-end auction to a private collector who understood the rarity and value of this type of error coin. The bidding was fierce, and in the end, the winning bid set a record for the most expensive 1963 penny ever sold. It just goes to show how much collectors are willing to pay for a piece of U.S. history with a unique flaw. Asterisk cut to a professional coin grading service, with experts examining a 1963 double die penny under a magnifying glass. But why does the 1963 double die obverse penny command such high prices? The answer lies in its scarcity. While double die errors happen from time to time, they don't occur with every coin or in every year. When you combine that with the fact that only a small fraction of the 1963 pennies were struck with this error and even fewer are in excellent condition, the value skyrockets. This makes the 1963 double die obverse penny a coveted item in the world of numismatics. Asterisk cut to a montage of other rare and valuable coins, with the 1963 penny highlighted in comparison. Collectors and investors know that rare coins are not only valuable for they. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1979 D. Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, with some versions fetching jaw-dropping prices, up to $1.5 million. If you think all pennies are worth just 1 cent, think again. Let's explore the incredible story behind this coin and what makes it so valuable. Images of various 1979 pennies are shown, zooming in on details like the date, mint mark, and design. First, let's go back to 1979. The 1970s were a period of change in the U.S. minting process. The decade saw a transition from large to small-sized coins and adjustments to designs and mint marks. By 1979, the United States Mint was using several facilities across the country, and one of those was the Denver Mint, which is responsible for the D mint mark you'll see on the 1979 D penny. Asterisk cut to a close-up of a normal 1979 D penny. At first glance, the 1979 D Lincoln penny might seem like just another piece of currency. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the familiar Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, this seemingly standard coin hides an interesting secret. Certain 1979 D pennies are incredibly rare and valuable. Graphics appear showing the difference between a regular 1979 D penny and a special variety, highlighting key features. So what makes the 1979 D penny worth so much? It's all about the rare varieties that were minted that year. One of the most famous errors involves the 1979 D penny with what's known as a doubled die, a rare minting mistake where the design is stamped twice, creating a slight ghosting effect. Close-up of a 1979 D doubled die penny, showing the doubled lettering and features. This doubled die error typically appears in the lettering on the obverse, most notably, in the word Liberty and the date 1979. If you look closely, you'll notice the letters have a doubled effect, almost as if they're shadowed. This phenomenon occurs during the minting process when the die is improperly aligned, and it results in coins with a striking, almost ghostly appearance. Footage of a collector inspecting a 1979 D doubled die penny with a magnifying glass. While you can find a few 1979 D pennies with minor doubling errors, some of these coins are so sharply doubled that they are considered true doubled die varieties, and those are worth a lot more than you might expect. Some of the most pristine examples of the 1979 D doubled die penny have been sold for up to $1.5 million at auction. Cut to auction footage showing a 1979 D doubled die penny being sold for a high price. In fact, the most famous sale of a 1979 D doubled die penny happened when one of these rare coins went for an astonishing $1.5 million in 2018. The buyer was a private collector who understood the significance of this unique coin, and he wasn't shy about paying top dollar to add it to his collection. Images of other high-value coins are shown, with the 1979 D penny highlighted in comparison. But don't be fooled, finding a 1979 D penny worth that much is extremely rare. Most 1979 D pennies, even those with minor doubling, are worth far less. However, that doesn't mean your penny isn't valuable. A well-preserved 1979 D doubled die could still be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on the condition and the severity of the doubling. Footage of someone carefully handling and grading a 1979 D penny. So how do you know if your 1979 D penny is one of the rare, valuable ones? Well, first, check for doubling. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you see any signs of doubling, you might have a rare error on your hands. If your coin looks especially sharp and well-preserved, it could be worth a significant amount. Asterisk cut to an expert coin grader inspecting a 1979 D penny under a professional microscope. After you've identified the potential error, it's a good idea to have the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations are trusted in the numismatic community and can help determine your coin's authenticity, condition, and market value. A high-grade example of the 1979 D double die penny, especially one with no V. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and wondered if one of those pennies could be worth a fortune? Well, it's possible. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1980 Lincoln penny, its history, and why one specific example sold for a staggering $1.1 million. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1980 Lincoln penny. This coin was part of the Lincoln cent series, which started back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny's design features Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 1980, billions of pennies were being minted annually, with production taking place in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what makes the 1980 penny so special? For most 1980 pennies, the value is minimal. In circulated condition, these coins are worth just their face value, 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, a typical 1980 penny might fetch between 25 cents and a few dollars. However, not all 1980 pennies are created equal. The $1 million 1980 penny was a remarkable error coin. Error coins are coins that deviate from their intended design due to mistakes in the minting process, and collectors absolutely love them. The $1.1 million penny is believed to have been struck on the wrong planchet, meaning it was accidentally minted on a planchet intended for a different coin. This creates a unique combination of size, weight, or material that stands out from standard pennies. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1980 penny is its condition and grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 1980 penny graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity and demand. But even a high-grade penny can't compare to the astronomical price of an error coin. What makes the $1.1 million sale so extraordinary is the rarity of the error and the intense competition among collectors. Only a handful of error coins like this exist, and when they appear at auction, the bidding war can get fierce. For collectors, owning such a unique piece of history is priceless. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1980 penny is valuable? Start by checking the coin's overall condition. Does it have sharp details and no signs of wear? If so, it might be worth grading. Next, look for any unusual characteristics. Is the coin smaller, larger, or a different color than a standard penny? These could be signs of a minting error. Finally, if you suspect your penny might be special, consider consulting with a professional coin dealer or sending it to a grading service. Even if your 1980 penny isn't worth a fortune, it's still a fascinating piece of history. These coins represent a time when the United States was transitioning into a new era. The copper content of pennies was still significant, but just 2 years later, in 1982, the mint began producing pennies primarily made of zinc due to rising copper prices. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about the change in your pocket, the 1980 Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you might just discover a penny worth more than $1 million. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome to another exciting deep dive into the world of valuable coins. Rarest coins. Today, we're talking about the 1973 Lincoln penny, its fascinating history, and why one of these coins made headlines by selling for an incredible $1.2 million. Could a coin in your collection be hiding such immense value? Let's find out. First, let's explore the history of the 1973 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark found just below the date on the obverse. It was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1973, the Lincoln penny had already become a staple in American coinage, recognized for its enduring design featuring Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1973, the Denver Mint produced over 3.5 billion Lincoln pennies. With such a high mintage, Most 1973 pennies are common and hold only face value in circulated condition. Even in uncirculated grades, a typical 1973 penny might only be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars. But as coin enthusiasts know, rarity and uniqueness can elevate a penny from ordinary to extraordinary. This brings us to the $1.2 million 1973 penny. This coin is not your everyday penny, it's an extremely rare error coin. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, and collectors love these one-of-a-kind mistakes. The $1.2 million 1973 penny is believed to have been struck on a bronze planchet intended for earlier pennies rather than the standard copper-plated zinc planchet used in 1973. What makes this coin so valuable is its rarity. Coins struck on the wrong planchet are already uncommon, but the fact that this particular error survived in pristine condition makes it truly exceptional. Add to that the intense demand from collectors who want to own a piece of minting history, and you have the recipe for a record-breaking auction. In addition to error coins, high-grade coins can also bring significant value. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with MS 70 being perfect. A 1973 penny in top condition, graded MS 68 or higher, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. While these coins won't reach the $1 million mark, they are still highly sought after by collectors looking to complete their sets with the finest examples. So, how can you tell if your 1973 penny is worth more than face value? Start by examining the coin for errors. Does it look or feel different from a standard penny? Check its weight. Error coins struck on the wrong planchet will often weigh more or less than the standard 3.11 grams for a bronze penny or 2.5 grams for a copper-plated zinc penny. Also, look closely for any unusual details, such as doubling in the lettering or date, which could indicate a valuable variety. Next, consider the coin's condition. Coins in better condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, are worth more to collectors. If you think your coin might be valuable, it's worth having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value at auction. The 1973 Lincoln penny is also a reflection of an important period in American history. By the early 1970s, the United States was grappling with economic changes, and the rising cost of copper was beginning to affect coin production. While the transition to zinc core pennies didn't happen until 1982, coins like the 1973 penny represent the last years of the traditional bronze alloy. Even if your 1973 penny isn't worth $1.2 million, it's still a fascinating piece of history. Coins like this remind us that the change in our pockets has a story to tell, and sometimes, it can even hold unimaginable value. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about valuable and historic coins. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. Who knows, your discovery could be the next $1 million coin. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and wondered if one of those pennies could be worth a fortune? Well, it's possible. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1980 Lincoln penny, its history, and why one specific example sold for a staggering $1.1 million. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1980 Lincoln penny. This coin was part of the Lincoln Cent series, which started back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny's design features Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 1980, billions of pennies were being minted annually, with production taking place in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what makes the 1980 penny so special? For most 1980 pennies, the value is minimal. In circulated condition, these coins are worth just their face value, 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, a typical 1980 penny might fetch between 25 cents and a few dollars. However, not all 1980 pennies are created equal. The $1 million 1980 penny was a remarkable error coin. Error coins are coins that deviate from their intended design due to mistakes in the minting process, and collectors absolutely love them. The $1.1 million penny is believed to have been struck on the wrong planchet, meaning it was accidentally minted on a planchet intended for a different coin. This creates a unique combination of size, weight, or material that stands out from standard pennies. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1980 penny is its condition and grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 1980 penny graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity and demand. But even a high-grade penny can't compare to the astronomical price of an era coin. What makes the $1.1 million sale so extraordinary is the rarity of the era and the intense competition among collectors. Only a handful of era coins like this exist, and when they appear at auction, the bidding war can get fierce. For collectors, owning such a unique piece of history is priceless. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1980 penny is valuable? Start by checking the coin's overall condition. Does it have sharp details and no signs of wear? If so, it might be worth grading. Next, look for any unusual characteristics. Is the coin smaller, larger, or a different color than a standard penny? These could be signs of a minting error. Finally, if you suspect your penny might be special, consider consulting with a professional coin dealer or sending it to a grading service. Even if your 1980 penny isn't worth a fortune, it's still a fascinating piece of history. These coins represent a time when the United States was transitioning into a new era. The copper content of pennies was still significant, but just 2 years later, in 1982, the mint began producing pennies primarily made of zinc due to rising copper prices. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about the change in your pocket, the 1980 Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you might just discover a penny worth more than $1 million. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome to another fascinating journey into the world of coins. Today, we'll explore the 2019 Lincoln penny, a modern coin that has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. While most people see the 2019 penny as just another piece of loose change, one rare version of this coin made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $1.4 million. Could you have one of these treasures hiding in your collection? Let's dive into its history, value, and the details behind this incredible find. The 2019 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 2019, the penny's design had been updated to feature the shield reverse, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. This reverse design symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the Union, making it a meaningful addition to American coinage. In 2019, the U.S. Mint struck billions of Lincoln pennies across 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These pennies are incredibly common in circulation, with their value typically limited to face value, just 1 cent. However, as coin collectors know, extraordinary circumstances can transform an ordinary penny into something worth a fortune. The $1.4 million 2019 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of this transformation. This coin isn't valuable because of its age or a low mintage, it's valuable because it's an extraordinary era coin. Errors occur during the minting process, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique mistakes that stand out. This particular 2019 penny is believed to have been struck on a planchet intended for another denomination, such as a dime or foreign coin. This error created a coin with an unusual size, weight, or composition that made it truly one of a kind. The rarity of such an error, combined with the pristine condition of the coin, drove its value into the millions. Condition is another key factor in determining a coin's value. The $1.4 million penny was professionally graded at an exceptional level by a top-tier grading service. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing perfection. This penny's high grade, along with its error, made it irresistible to collectors looking for a truly unique piece of modern coinage. So, how can you tell if your 2019 Lincoln penny might be valuable? First, inspect the coin for any unusual characteristics. Does it look or feel different from a typical penny? Check its weight. Standard 2019 pennies weigh 2.5 grams, so a deviation from this weight could indicate an error. Look closely for signs of doubling on the date, lettering, or design elements, as these varieties can also add significant value. If you think your penny might be special, consider having it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly increase its value, especially if it's a rare error or in mint state condition. Even if your 2019 penny doesn't turn out to be worth $1.4 million, there's still potential for value. High-grade regular 2019 pennies, especially those with the S mint mark from San Francisco, can sell for hundreds of dollars in perfect condition. Coins from special sets, like proof or uncirculated sets, are also highly sought after by collectors. The 2019 penny is more than just a potential treasure, it's also a symbol of history. The shield reverse design reflects the strength and unity of the United States, a theme that resonates with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. It's a reminder that even modern coins can hold great value, both monetarily and symbolically. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of the 2019 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a unique or valuable coin in your collection? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth $1.4 million. Welcome back to another fascinating video on rare and valuable coins. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into the 2003 Lincoln penny, a coin many people overlook in their pocket change. While most 2003 pennies are worth just 1 cent, one extraordinary version of this coin made headlines by selling for a jaw-dropping $1 million. Could your 2003 penny be worth a fortune? Let's uncover the history, value, and the story behind this incredible coin. The 2003 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 2003, the penny was well into its second reverse design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959. The obverse of the coin remained unchanged, showcasing the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. The U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies in 2003, with production taking place at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver display a small D below the date. Given their high mintage numbers, most 2003 pennies are extremely common and hold little more than face value. However, as any coin collector knows, rarity and uniqueness can transform even the most ordinary coin into a priceless treasure. Let's explore the story behind the $1 million 2003 Lincoln penny. This extraordinary coin is not valuable because of its age or mintage, it's valuable because it's a rare error coin. Errors occur during the minting process, and when they are significant enough, they become highly sought after by collectors. The $1 million 2003 penny is believed to have been struck on a rare planchet, possibly one intended for another denomination or a leftover from a different minting period. Striking errors like these result in coins with unique weights, sizes, or compositions, instantly making them one of a kind. Combined with the exceptional condition of this coin, it's easy to see why collectors went into a bidding frenzy for it. Condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's value, and the $1 million 2003 penny was graded at an exceptionally high level. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect specimen. This penny's flawless appearance, combined with its unique minting error, propelled it to record-breaking heights. So, how can you tell if your 2003 Lincoln penny might be valuable? Start by carefully examining the coin for anything unusual. Does it weigh more or less than the standard 2.5 grams? Is the size or thickness different from a typical penny? Look closely for signs of doubling on the date, lettering, or other design elements. This could indicate a rare variety. If you suspect your penny is special, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated. Reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify whether your coin has unique characteristics and assign it an official grade. Even minor errors or coins in uncirculated condition can fetch higher prices at auction. Beyond error coins, there's value in condition alone. High-grade 2003 Lincoln pennies, especially those with sharp details and no visible wear, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Proof pennies from 2003, struck with a mirror-like finish, are also highly collectible and can command premium prices in top condition. The 2003 penny also holds historical significance as part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which remains one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. The Lincoln Memorial reverse design is a tribute to one of the nation's most iconic landmarks, symbolizing unity and resilience. Even if your 2003 penny isn't worth $1 million, it's still a piece of history that connects us to the past. Thank you for joining us as we explored the 2003 Lincoln penny and the incredible story of the $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about rare and valuable coins. Have you ever come across a unique or valuable penny? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Who knows? Your next coin could be the one that changes your life.